The prices of many necessities are high and rising, but overall inflation remains relatively low. That could be changing, though. Let's bring in MSN Money columnist Anthony Merhaydari. Anthony, in one of your columns you recently wrote that folks should prepare to start paying higher prices. What are you seeing?
Yeah, inflation's been mercifully low for middle-class families, but I think we're going to see some changes on the horizon. There are a couple of different things driving that. One, the global economy is really reaccelerating. Europe just exited its longest recession on record that went back to 2011. Now they're growing again. Factories are spooling up, replenishing inventory. You're also seeing oil prices have returned to the levels that we saw in 2011 and 2012, around $110 a barrel. So that's starting to filter through. And also the central banks have pumped trillions of dollars in liquidity into the system, and that's starting to get some traction now too, lifting prices.
Where's the peak here? How high can inflation go?
It's hard to say. Unfortunately, I think there's a lot of potential for much higher inflation. So if you look at just what the Fed has done, it's taken the monetary base from $800 billion in 2007 to over $3.3 trillion and is still growing. If you look at where factories are, we're getting closer to full capacity. That's going to drive prices up. Also, if you look at businesses that are hiring, they're saying we're actually having trouble finding good qualified applicants, and the people we are finding we're going to have to pay more for. So that's kind of a new dynamic we haven't seen. And so overall, you're seeing all these catalysts kind of on the horizon starting to get traction.
So who's going to suffer the most here? Where will the pain be felt most, you think?
So over the last few years, we've really seen inflation in areas like healthcare, education, and food prices and fuel prices. Going forward, I think we'll continue to see the food price inflation coming through. So if you see like apple prices have been up 17% since 2011. Fresh chicken prices up 12%, whereas overall inflation is about 5%. I think the dynamics behind that are going to continue. What's going to be new is we're going to see, I think, more rent inflation as housing prices keep rising. We're going to see also a new one, which will be financial services. As interest rates creep higher, the cost of, say, your checking account at your bank will actually go up. So that's going to be a new one to watch out for.
Great info. Thank you.
You're welcome.